Hello Virgo, and welcome to my channel. My name is Joy, and today we're going to be doing a 2-week reading here for you. Okay, we're going to be pulling one card from this deck. It's going to be representing you for the next 2 weeks. And here in this deck, we're going to pull a vibrational card for you, Virgo. See what your vibration is around you, or around what this card is bringing forward to you, or something that wants to raise your vibration in this situation that brought you here. So let's just go ahead with your reading. Here's that card. I'm also going to be pulling a spirit card, a spiritual cycle. I'm sorry, a spirit psychic card. Spiritual psychic card. All right. Well, we're going to be pulling one of these as well. Let's see what spirit has. See what spirit message has to tell you, has to say, along with your reading here. So let's go ahead and just pull one of these real quickly. Okay. See if one will just pop out on its own. Symbols. Yeah, symbols. Symbols. I don't know. Do you play the drums? Do you like the drums? Are you a drummer? All right. Well, I don't know. Are you? But again, I don't know why it made me say that, but when I saw symbols, that's what I thought of. I got the inkling to say drummer. So, all right. That means something to you. There's a little message for you, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read what this symbols mean. It's saying that spirit communicates with us in many different ways, okay? And they can do so with words and images and feelings as well as these symbols. So pay close attention if you keep seeing some symbols over and over and over in the next 2 weeks. And then, maybe you're seeing a blue jay, a blue jay every day, everywhere you go though, just not like sitting in your home and, you have a bird feeder and the blue jays always visit you. But I mean, if you see the blue jays over and over throughout the day, maybe when you're coming home or you're going out, you're taking a walk, you're driving, the blue jay swoops down in front of you, Pay close attention to the symbols this next 2 weeks here, because there's a message for you in that. So again, if you keep seeing these blue jays, look up the meaning of the blue jay, or what does the blue jay, you don't even have to really look up what it means. What does the blue jay symbolize to you? Is it maybe someone has passed on and you're seeing the blue jay? Was it one of their favorite birds? Was that blue one of their favorite colors? Stuff like that. So this is just a very little spiritual card coming through to you, letting you know to pay close attention to the symbols of your life these next 2 weeks. And, and at the end of these 2 weeks, go over that list, Go over that list and put them together in your own perspective. Use your intuition on them and see what that message is for you. Okay? So here's what's going on with you this week. Conflict and defeat. Conflict and defeat. This card is just showing that for some reason you may be feeling that you're going downhill in some things, and that you're having a fear that everyone's excelling above yourself. As you can see, he's coming down the stairs here, and here there are people running up the stairs, climbing the ladder, let's say, climbing the ladder and going up and reaching that golden light of their goals. You're having the fear that you're not going, you may be having the fear, I don't know, or fear of something, that you're seeing others, or another, or perhaps you're even wishing that the situation will turn around. But that's exactly what's going to happen. If you can block that out from your mind, that you are not worthy, that you are not capable of doing this. Because you do notice on this card, there's a little candle down here at the very end of the stairs here, and it's bright. It's a bright little light. It's starting to shine. This candle is going to start to glow a little more as the wax starts to go down. The wick's going to be, the flame's going to twitch. You know how the flame sparks. That flame's going to grow. That light's going to grow. So this card is just telling you that don't make yourself your own conflict. Don't make yourself your own conflict and feel defeated. Because there's always a light. There's always a light at the end, which is going to relight your path. And sometimes you have to go down into our deeper thoughts and hash them out within our mind, and then release them and to see the light. So by the end of these 2 weeks, if you can do all that, if you can just let that go and don't bring conflict upon yourself in what you're trying to reach in these next 2 weeks, then you're going to see this candlelight. It's going to light your way, and you're going to be able to climb and run with these. You're going to be able to run up to that golden light and grab that opportunity. Don't make yourself your own conflict. Have faith and believe that, and do the work, the hard work. A lot of people say, "Oh, I've done all this. The hard work's not paying off. It's not paying off." Change your perspective on that. It's basically all you really need to do. And remember, you have this symbols card here. So look at all those little symbols. Maybe you are having a lot of talk about candles, a lot of talk about wax, fire, flames, something being ignited. Maybe you're at birthday parties, there's lots of candles need blown out. This is just one scenario. What's going on with this card is what I'm saying here. So pay attention to that. Are you burning? Is your flame, is your passion not strong enough that you're putting for this thing that you're trying to achieve, or your situation these next 2 weeks? Is your passion not, has it been sparked inside you? Is your passion not strong enough to keep this fire lit? Are you making that a conflict on yourself? If it is, then it's time to stop midway. It's time to stop midway. He is stopped midway in these stairs. If you're not passionate and you don't have the desire to reach the higher up on that ladder, then it's time to change, right? It's time to change. Don't make yourself feel defeated and give yourself conflicts. Okay, if it's not meant for you, if you don't have the desire in you and the spark isn't lit within you to do what you are doing, turn around and go a different path. Take a few steps a different direction and see how that works out. Let's see what the vibration around you is. Believing is seeing. Believing is seeing. There's that candlelight, right? There's that yellow gold. There's that light. Believing is seeing. You want to search, you want to grab, you want to get a hold of what you desire the most of, and go in that direction. Take the steps towards that instead of taking steps further down. Further down into the, let's just say down into the darkness, but where there is a candle. Because if you can realize it now that you're not ready, if you realize it now that this isn't your path, this isn't your strength, and you need to turn around. Or you can just keep going on what you're doing. I mean, because you eventually it will weigh out, and you will discover that, you know what, maybe I should have done it this way instead. I'm going to do it this way instead, because you're going to see that little light down there. All right, so again, take the desire and that spark that's in you, and go with it. Go with it, and pay close attention to symbols, because there's going to be symbols coming in, some type of symbols coming in for you to get you to move forward, to get you to realize that you don't have to go down, you don't have to go all the way down to the bottom, and don't have fear of that others are passing you, that they're achieving more, they're getting to their goals before you. You will get there. You will get there. Just give yourself the desire and the passion, and don't make yourself a conflict. That's your reading. Okay, bye now.